We are now on to quarterfinal match number 3 of the Origin Cup. And if the first two matches are any indication, we don't expect anything less from these two gentlemen. Vann Corteza taking on itong si Jerico Banares. Ngayon, Jerico, nakita naman natin yung unang dalawang laban na balikatan ang nangyari. Ano ba magiging strategy mo kontra dito kay Vann?
Yun, siyempre, world champion yung kalaban. So, dapat galingan ko. Tsaka sana swertein sa bola. Tsaka, yun, para kay Michael Feliciano itong laban na ito.
Yun. And of course, Vann, alam naman natin dito, maraming alog na nangyayari sa mesa. Napapansin natin sa ilang araw na. Ano ba magiging adjustment mo dito sa laban mo kontra kay Panday?
Dito, may adjustment ko lang, Noel. Kailangan asintahin ko na lang gusto yung bola. Para at least maiwas kalog. Then, stay focused lang sa game. Then, sana pala rin sa break kasi ito yung short race lang, everybody's game. So, I will try my best.
Isa pa tanong bago natin papawalan itong dalawang to. Kanino mo inaalay itong laban mo?
Ito? Okay, may Feliciano na rin.
Okay, mga kaibigan, maglalaban na po Vann Corteza kontra kay Jerico Banares dito po sa ating quarterfinals of the Origin Cup. This is quarterfinal match number 3 of the Origin Cup, featuring Jerico Banares versus Vann Corteza. And back with us here at the Origin Cup, moments away from this highly anticipated matchup. And this is going to be a virtual coin flip here, AJ. Noel Zarate with AJ Ong, of course, and you don't know who your money's going to be in this matchup. And do you have any idea what the strengths and weaknesses of these two guys are?
Wala. Wala talaga. I mean, it's anybody's game. Siyempre, sabi nga ni Vann Corteza, kasi short race lang tayo, race to 7.
Yeah.
So talagang ang break, ang kailangan talagang pag-focusan nila dito.
Yeah, there are a lot of problems with the pocket sometimes, you know. Got a lot of those gargle shots. You think it's going to go in, yeah, and it just stays up. So Vann Corteza winning the lag. This is, again, a race to 7 10-ball competition. And the winner of this matchup will take on the winner of our last quarterfinal matchup later on between Antonio Lining and Baset Mukaybat. And Vann Corteza just talked about the break during the interview. Now he comes up with a dry break and a shot on the one here for the man they call the Panday, Jerico Banares.
Sa mga hindi nakakalam kung anong Panday, Panday is a blacksmith.
Yeah. It could be a possible push out here. Let's see if Jerico takes this one on. He's going to call the 3-ball into the side. It's going to be a hide shot. Now this, we expect to see a lot of this from these two gentlemen. Look at where the 1 is. Now look at where the cue ball is.
Yeah.
On this opening shot.
Kailangan tamaan to, kundi.
Yeah,
Nako.
Jerico.
May karambola yan. Patapos.
Right, Vann Corteza is 41 years old. Hailing from Davao City in the Philippines, of course, shares the same hometown as the President of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte. And of course, his opponent, as we have a kick shot here from Vann Corteza, forcing now a combination shot from Jerico Banares. Jerico Banares, of course, is 31 years old, from Antipolo, Rizal. Yeah, we have a question here about the prize money. We're not aware of that, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be a safety battle, but I don't think Jericho is going to like where this 1 ball is going to land. Well, he did mess up the position for the placement, at least, for the 9 and 8. But if Vann takes on this cut shot, that's going to be separated. this is a makeable cut shot here. It's a blind cut, though. No, and he missed everything. He missed breaking up the 8-9. And I think he left the shot here for Jerico Banares. Yeah, that 8-9 is still a problem. Yeah, but first things first, Jericho is going to go for this one ball and get position on the 2. Comes up.
That was a Massey shot.
Yeah, that was a Massey.
Sammy Massey shot.
And these are 2 guys who also like to play fast. So there, he's looking at it from the 4 ball. How he's going to break up the 8-9. And just in this opening rack, you can learn a lot of lessons from these 2 gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to make the 4 go up. Now that he's going to have to change his plan on this. Might not be able to get there to break up the 8 and 9 because the 4 ball moved. Gonna have to change his philosophy on this shot. Yeah, it looks like he can still break this up. Doesn't try to anymore, though.
Hindi naman lusot tong 8.
Yeah. That's like frozen against each other.
And maybe the 6 will.
Not quite sure either. It's straight into the side.
Yeah. Baka gusto niya ata ng konting angulo dun, no?
Yeah. Force follow.
Oh.
Missed it again. Well, now he's going to have to draw so he can at least control where the 8 ball is going to go.
Dominador Hoxel, okay na ba? Parang di ata tayo naririnig masyado nung...
I don't know. It looks like our VU meters are okay
there
here.
You go.
There you
Look
go.
at that.
That's the breakup.
But...
Yeah. There's an offensive
where the 8
crossback. Yeah, there's a crossback to this, though.
Maybe a
just try to play
containing
safe.
shot.
Yeah. That's a distance shot. And Vann Corteza back at the table. Yeah, the 41-year-old Vann Corteza. Does he go for the back shot? Wow, that was an all or nothing shot right there on rack number 1.
What a nice effort there from Vann Corteza.
Yeah, he just needs to navigate from the 9 to the 10. He's going to strike first. Gotta move.
Yeah, first blood will go to Vann Corteza.
Just
There you
like
go.
that, yeah. So well done now for Vann Corteza. He's 6 racks away from advancing. And he's got to be consistent on his break. He had a dry break earlier. Happened to win a safety battle.
Sabi ni Mark Anthony Serrano, gravity. Oh, gravity nga yung tira yan. Grabe yun.
Yeah,
Sa 8.
that was a spectacular shot. And I think to win this tournament, you do have to take a certain amount of risks. You saw Dennis Orculio yesterday do some shots that weren't even on the menu, just so that he could get an edge over Ronnie Alcano. And Ronnie was running racks down yesterday as well. So far, Jerico Banares is making Vann Corteza earn everything. One ball down. Cue ball stays up. That was the problem in the previous match with Anton Raga and Jundel Mazon, is that I believe there were like 4 scratches on the break in that one. Now, Lee Vann Corteza does not have an offensive shot on the 2, because the 2 and the 5 are together.
But may billiard the 5.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, he's looking at it right now. Yeah, he took a risky shot earlier. Why not take another one here? Just needs to contain the 2 ball, though. Yeah, he fired the billiard. And does he even make the 2?
Yeah.
He might even make the 2.
No. Oh,
wow.
Okay lang,
both
okay lang.
shots. Yeah, because he called the 5. So making the 2 was just gravy. But he's still okay on the 3. Gonna run it around to get to the 4.
Nice inside English.
Yeah, you amateur billiard players out there, you're going to learn a lot from these 2 gentlemen. That is, of course, if we do see Jerico Banares back at the table. Because if Lee Vann Corteza is spot on with his break, he's probably going to stay here a while. Oh, he's over the pocket, though.
Whew.
Yeah.
Almost got hooked again with that with the side pocket.
Yeah, that happened to Jun Del Mazon earlier. So yeah, if you're just joining us, Dennis Orculio had won yesterday in the first quarterfinal match. That was against Ronnie Alcano, and probably the highest quality match I've seen for 2021. And that was followed today by another high quality match between Anton Raga and Jun Del Mazon. And Jun Del Mazon was able to win a hill match against the kid. So it will be Orculio versus Mazon in our first semifinal matchup later on. And the second semifinal will be determined by the 2 gentlemen here. The winner of this matchup will go up against the winner of that final quarterfinal matchup between Antonio Lining and Baset Mokaybat.
May nagtatanong dito, wala bang replay yung sa tira ni Vann sa 8? Well, pwede naman ata nilang i-rewind. Wala nga lang tayong replay, no?
We don't have that here. We're still building our technology, but all you have to do is just go back, just scroll this,
tama.
And just capture that, I guess. So Lee Vann, yeah.
Sabi naman ni Ren Policarpio, meron sa Channel 2. Channel 2.
Well, Lee Vann Corteza able to get the first 2 racks here, AJ.
Ayan, syempre. At ang rack na yan ay hatid sa atin ng Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, All About the Process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and syempre, Dehadista and Llamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Philippines.
It's also ironic that both gentlemen have dedicated their matches to the same guy, Michael Feliciano. Who's actually in the building. As Jaynard Orque has announced rack number 3. Lee Vann Corteza, not quite sure about this break, though. He gets fortunate because the 1 ball
is hidden.
Is sort of hidden. And Jerico can get a piece of this 1 ball.
Yeah, I think he's going to hit the 1.
Yeah, he's going to get a piece of it. The question is, where is he going to send it? I don't know if he has enough to put it behind the 7 and the 5. Maybe he does. Yeah, he does have enough, so it's still partially hidden. Lee Vann Corteza can get to this via a rail first, or he might even see part of the 1 ball.
Yeah. Tingin ko rail first ang gagawin niya dito.
He's calling the 9. So he's going to make contact here. It's going to be a very thin shot.
Direct contact, no?
Yeah, direct contact.
Oh.
Yeah, just kicks it out, though. Oh, but yeah.
Yeah, he got hooked by the 5.
Yeah, he got hooked by the 5. So Jericho, yeah, it's again, Jericho is 10 years younger than Lee Vann, and we always say that when you're going in a safety duel against the veteran usually has an advantage.
Yeah, that's right.
Not in the case here with Jericho, who's actually pretty good at safeties usually, but this time he's the one who gets hooked. There is a masse around this if Jericho wants to take it on.
Maki Benson, bakit walang mga nagseseksihan na chicks na referee? Baka sa finals mamaya.
Our referee's sexy. His name's Jaynard. He's gonna jump this, no problem. And it looks like Jerico Banares has opened up the table now, because he can see the two. Yeah, there appears to be no issue left at this table. And the 4 ball's already sitting pretty near the side pocket. Just need to navigate around the 10. Again, this is the speed that Jerico Banares plays at, guys. It's like 100 miles an hour. That's why it'll be interesting if Jericho goes on to win this match and he faces Baset Mokaibat in the semifinals. That's going to be 2 different speeds going up against each other. But of course, we still don't know the result of that and this match. Jericho.
Yung up-tempo player, usually ang dehado kapag
he gets
kalaban
affected.
yung
He gets affected by somebody who's more deliberate. And Baset is more deliberate. But of course, that remains to be seen. He's going up against one of the legends as well. Baset is going up against Antonio Lining in the quarterfinals. And Jericho is just going to mow this down for his first win. So Jerico Banares is on the board, and he'll be breaking for the first time in this match. It's still a 2-1 lead for Lee Vann Corteza, but of course we are eagerly awaiting the duel.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
January
happening.
23.
Yeah. That's not Corey, by the way. That's the duel.
The duel, not Corey duel.
Yeah. It'll be Ronnie Alcano along with the very much alive Efren Bata Reyes.
Yeah.
And they'll be going up against Jago Bustamante and Carlo Biada. This is a Scotch doubles 10-ball competition, race to 25. And this break is brought to us by our sponsor for this tournament, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts. Again, this is an invitation tournament, so none of these gentlemen actually paid an entry fee to get here. Oh, break is dry for Jericho. And Lee Vann Corteza has a shot at the 1. However, the 7 and the 10 are also jumbled up. If Lee Vann takes this cut shot, he might be able to solve all the problems at the table. Decides to try and play it safe without separating the 7 and the 10. The 7 and the 10 are separated now, but still no pocket for the 7. And Jerico Banares just called a kick shot on the 1. And he's trying to hide it. That's just a great touch.
Yeah, kita ata tong uno.
Yeah, that's the problem, though. It's a good effort, but Lee Vann Corteza can attack the 1.
Benok Beruno, yan. Sino daw ng lalaban? Si Vann Corteza and Jerico Banares.
Great speed control by Vann Corteza. Still that 7-10 remains to be the problem here at this table. Still wondering how it's going to be addressed.
Yung 7-10?
Yeah.
Hindi, lusot ata yung 7 sa lower left corner.
And that top angle is not very accommodating to us.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, goes forward. 1 rail for the 4. I could draw this.
Yeah, let's see
for the 5 on the side.
Let's see if our eyes are playing tricks on us. See, we're looking at this from this angle. It looks like it's, of course, married to each other. Yeah, and it's not really, but still don't know how you're going to attack it from either side. Now Corteza slowing down here. Yes, that 7 starting to loom.
Yeah, he wants a good angle for the 7.
And he's straight on the 6, though. Sort of
straight on the 6. Maybe a top right. If he wants to pot the 7 on the lower left corner. Or just top, 1 rail top.
He's jacking up on this. It's like he wants to draw it.
So he's taking it on the side.
Okay, now it passes on the side, perhaps.
Kung hindi naman, pwede naman niya itago sa ilalim ng G's. Sa likod ng G's. Yan.
Oh, it was really separated, yeah. Yeah, no more problems here. Just a matter of potting the 8 and getting position on the 9. Look at that. Well, these guys are so inspiring. It's like you want to go to a billiard table right now
Para maglaro.
and start playing like them. And Vann Corteza, of course, the winner of the 2020 Derby City Classic 9-ball competition when he beat Joshua Filler in the final. Now has a 3-1 lead over Jerico Banares.
Vann Corteza leading 3-1 against Jerico Banares.
And yeah, Vann is one of your last men standing too,
That's
AJ.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, thank you to Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw ang Lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Kikarex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and of course the Hadista and Liamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City.
So there's our referee, Jaynard Orque. Probably could take on one of these two gentlemen. Of course, they'd probably give him like the 9-ball and the 8-ball or something like that.
Shout out to JJ from London.
London
Bridge. Proud Pinoy watching here, sabi ni JJ.
Oh, well. Thank you for joining us there in London. And the break is now a mystery to these gentlemen. Vann Corteza had a good break and run out in rack number 2. And since then, we're now in rack number 5. No one's had success on the break. after that. Safety shot here. Ooh. Well, it came out, but
No,
still okay, yeah.
The cue ball is married with the 3 ball.
Yeah. So Lee Vann's got 2 issues right now. He's got to be able to kick at this and make contact, and he's also bridging over the 3. Makes a double contact. Yeah, it looks like Jerico can start his run now. Yeah, Jericho's going to just run around the table now.
So, Benok, ang susunod na laro naman after this is kay Baseth Mukaybat and Antonio Lining.
Yeah, that's the last quarterfinal of the day, or of the tournament, rather. And we move straight into the semifinals, and we're going to have the finals right here. It's all on the same day, so what a treat for you fans of Sharks. And, of course, for the Arjun Cup.
From Edwin Salinas, shout out from Saskatoon Boys Billiard.
That's Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan?
Yeah.
Saskatchewan.
Mhm.
So, saan galing yung Saskatchewan?
I think that's Canadian, right? Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. So, yung pala yun.
Yeah. Jerico Banares, they call him the John Lloyd Cruz of Philippine billiards. He's shaking his head. Yeah, he had a request earlier to all of his fans. Every time he makes a ball, you got to clap your hands. Yeah, he's in the pickle right here. He's going to have to put the 3 into the side and hold position for the 4. Yeah, it's sort of escaped him now. This is going to be a very long shot now on the 4. It is makeable, though. He is Jerico Banares. He is the Panday. He is the locksmith. He holds the keys. But he's up against the Slayer.
Vann Corteza. Well, does the 4 pass the 9?
It does.
It does, but it needs more precision.
It needs a little bit more. It needs a little prayer as well. He decides not to take it on.
Decides to hide behind the 8.
Yeah,
but
he drew it back. He had to play it at a certain angle to get to the side. You're talking about the 3 ball. And then he wasn't comfortable taking it on, although it was on. So now he's going to force Vann Corteza into a kick shot. Or can Vann see part of this 4? It looks like he can, yeah. And he is going to put Jerico in jail. It's going to force him to a jump shot. And Jericho is now retreating to get his magic wand.
Eric Bayhon and Marvin Estilong, welcome.
Yeah. Hi.
Enjoy lang kayo dyan. Panoorin yung laban na to.
How are you guys doing? Oh, in and out. In and out.
Mumug.
And sold out.
Well, I think... I'm not sure if we can see enough of the 4.
Yeah, it looks... Yeah, and he's going for it right now, so I guess he can.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It does go. Nice shot.
Gets in good shape for the side. Here's the key shot now. Oh, the 6 passes down table, so it's okay. Looking at the position on the 7, so he's probably going to go 5 to the side, bring the cue ball up, get the 6 down table in the corner pocket, and go the opposite corner up table for the 7. Well, Levan's going to have to come back. He's okay.
He's
Almost
okay.
thought he was going to get himself hooked behind the 9.
The 9.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, so this is going to be a roll for the 6.
Just roll this 6 ball.
And just roll it up again for the 8. You know, roll the 6 ball down, roll the 7 ball up.
Tulak-tulak lang.
Yeah.
Or ito. Mas pinaganda pa.
Yeah,
Ay, mukhang side ba niya kukunin to? Teka, di ko makita
I'm not
masyado
quite
sa
sure of this. Yeah, he can. Well, I'm not quite sure. He's got more advantages taking it into the corner pocket. Yeah.
Naharangan nung ano eh.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Yeah, I guess he just needs to roll it up. Almost a straight shot at the 8. And just draw this back now for the 9. Now likes to play forward a bit, so yeah, he should be okay.
Denver, Navarro, shout out to you from Vegan City.
Ilocos Sur.
Parang gusto ko tuloy ng longganisa.
Oh man, that is the pinnacle of all the longanizas.
Yes, tama ka dyan. At ayan na nga, Vann Corteza leading 4-1 against Jerico Banares.
Yeah, and again, you just want to remind everybody, next week we do have the duel. Yeah, that's coming up. Not the Corey duel, the duel between 4 of the best pros in the country. Teaming up for a Scotch doubles 10-ball competition, we have Ronnie Alcano, along with the very much alive magician Efren Bata Reyes, taking on Francisco Django Bustamante and Carlo Biado.
Diyan lang yan sa Sharks 10-ball showdown, race to 25. Siyempre, 3 p.m. ang umpisa natin dyan.
Yeah, it's on January 23, Saturday.
And we will be live.
Yes, sir. And they'll be playing on this very same table. This has been a legendary table. You know how many people have played here? Best pros in the country have played here. And the 3-ball goes down. So finally something down on the break.
But no shot on the 1, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be a push out.
Maybe a push out, yeah.
So Levan's the only guy who's had success on the break so far. Jerico has not had anything done on the break. We are, however, in rack number 6, so it's still supposed to be early. Yeah, Vann Corteza is studying this right now. And he's going to call the 1 into the corner.
So I think he sees enough the 1.
Or he could play it off the rail.
Rail first, yeah.
Yeah, he could play it off the rail. It's right against the rail anyway. No, he saw enough of the 1. He saw enough of the 1. Yeah, these angles are pretty tricky.
Yeah, mapaglil lang talaga tong top view natin.
For those of you who are thinking these guys are guessing at everything, yeah, we have no view of the table here. We're right above the table actually. So it's going to pass into the side. And come up for the 4, probably in the same side pocket. Yeah, Levan's double clutched here several times now. I get the 4. Oh, he missed the shot on the 2. That's the first unforced error of the day from either of them.
Yeah, pero swerte siya at natago pa to sa 4.
Yeah, because he was supposed to get the 4 on the side now. Yeah, and Jerico sees enough of this to cut this.
Or a kick.
He did kick. Oh, what a good response.
Yeah, hides it behind the 4.
Gonna force Levan to bring out his jump cue.
Here we go. We're about to see the Slayer.
Yeah, he's called the 10-ball. Because that's where he's sending the 2-ball anyway. Just in case he flukes it, right?
Yep. The Slayer going airborne with a 2-10 combination. Jump kick combination.
He called it, but he's not going to even be close on that. And the thing is, he's going to sell this out. He's going to sell this out to Jerico. So bye-bye rack number 6 now for Vann Corteza. Jerico Banares has a free pass.
Well, let's see. Okay, good. Still good.
Use the 9 for breaks. Can actually draw this back. Oh, he doesn't have enough of the rail. I'm just going to stop it right there. Yeah, this should be easy pickings now for a man they call the Panday. So excellent use of the cue ball for Jerico Banares, and he will win rack number 6 and stay in step at least with Vann Corteza.
Okay, ito na.
Yeah,
Jerico Banares cutting Vann Corteza's lead by just 2 points, 2 racks rather.
4 racks to 2 right now. So again, we have Dennis Orculio already safely through to the semifinals, and he will be facing up against the fellow veteran Jundel Mazon. So we're creating now our second semifinals bracket. Well, the winner of this one, Jerico Banares and Vann Corteza, the winner taking on the victor of the Antonio Lining versus Baset Mokaibat match that follows this, and then we go straight into our semifinals. Although I don't see Dennis in the building yet. Dennis promised he'd be early for the entire duration of the Origin Cup. He was early yesterday. I'm not quite sure what's happening today.
Ayun, so may question from may question tayo from Francis Martin Sanchez. May live din po ba sa YouTube? Sa ngayon, wala po. Dito lang po sa Facebook. Live lang tayo ngayon. So, sa YouTube naman, ang replay natin afterwards, no?
Yeah. You get to see everything. You can get to stop it. You can get to go back to that fantastic bank shot by Vann Corteza earlier. We got a table wrought with issues now, AJ, with 1 ball not seen. There's a 6-8 tie-up. There's a 2-3 tie-up as well. Cue ball right beside the 5. So, yeah, this is smelling push out all the way. So there's the push out. Jericho doesn't even leave his seat. Says, you take it, sir.
Dahil mahirap ang posisyon papunta sa 2.
Yeah.
Well, let's see kung kakatcha to. Pwede naman tamaan din tong 2 and 3 cluster. Yun na nga.
Went for it. Yeah, he separates that problem number 1, but sells out.
Sa side pocket tong uno.
So you got one more problem remaining if you're Jerico Banares. That is the 6 and the 8.
Ito. Zell's Kitchen. Sabi niya, ang init ng laban, parang relyanong bangus.
Oh my goodness, don't start. AJ and I have not had lunch yet.
That's right. Kumakalam na nga sikmura.
He does owe me 2 burgers already from the Sharks 9 ball.
Oo, syempre, tamang-tama.
Yeah,
Angel's Burger, buy one, take one.
I picked 2 winners already in a row.
Missed the 2 ball. Jerico Banares.
He's so disappointed that he worked very hard to get there. Look at how he landed on the 3. But now the problem with the 6 and 8 now falls on Vann Corteza's lap. Held his breath there for a while because he thought he was going to collide with the 3.
That's right. Let's see if we can break the cluster by using the 4, but I guess...
He's straight on the 4.
Yeah, he's straight on the 4. Or maybe the 6 ball
I'm
can
not sure.
pass the 8
Here we
through
go.
to the side.
Here we go again. Yeah,
For the
maybe
side, rather.
maybe it does, but we're still relying on this top angle. Yeah, the way he's playing it, the 6 does go to the side because he's just gonna draw this back.
Yeah. Or maybe there's a wambol.
I wouldn't
The
take
six-
I
the
wouldn't take
6,
a combination from this far. I don't know if you would. Unless absolutely necessary. He forced the follow. Look
Oh.
at this.
Unfortunately, scratched there.
Yeah, he forced that follow. He had a draw, but wanted to get in better position for the 6, and well, pays for it now by giving Jerico ball in hand. That's another unforced error. That's actually 2 already for Vann Corteza and 1 for Jerico Banares. Or 2 for Jerico Banares. I have to correct myself.
Francis Funes, happy viewing from Dublin Island.
Look at this shot. Hey, nice to be in Dublin at this time of the year too, right?
And nalalapit na rin ata yung laban ni Pacman versus Conor McGregor.
Oh, wow.
Not sure pero parang yun na nga yun na pipintong susunod na laban ni Manny Pacquiao.
Well, we do have a pandemic. I'm not quite sure if the senator would like to leave the country to train abroad unless he gets the vaccine, but that's we probably can ask Michael Feliciano about that because he has close ties to the senator. Excellent use of the speed for Jerico Banares. Yeah, he's going to keep in step here.
Now Jerico Banares will cut the lead of Vann Corteza to just 1.
Yeah, 4x to 3.
1 point.
Yeah, 4x to 3 now is the lead here of Vann Corteza over Jerico Banares.
Of course, thank you to Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billiards Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Kikarex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and syempre Dejadista and Liamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City.
So now we're entering rack number 8. And again, I'd like to remind everybody about the duel. Ronnie Alcano and their friend Bata Reyes taking on Django Bustamante and Carlo Biado.
January 23, Sharks 10 Ball Showdown, race to 25 at 3 p.m.
We also have the bank shot showdown, which is something that's quite interesting because you can't shoot the ball directly into the pocket. You got look at all these gentlemen here: Ronnie Alcano, Roberto Gomez,
Django and
Bustamante, and Dennis Orculio. And you have to remember that Dennis Orculio is the bank shot champion in the Derby City Classic. And Django was actually explaining to us that the bank shot has been around quite a while. There's this gentleman from Kentucky who sort of beats everybody, and all the Filipinos try to beat him, but now the Filipinos have figured out how to win at bank shot. So it's pretty much even ground between the Americans and the Filipinos now.
That's
in
right.
The bank shot. It also helps that the Filipinos are falling in love with one-pocket billiards as well. And Roberto Gomez shared that actually helps you with your back shot game. So ball down on the break. That's the 7 ball. And 1 is seen by Jerico Banares. Finally makes a ball on the break. Where does he duck on this one? Great shot.
Nice effort from Jerico Banares.
And that was quite intricate, the way he just used the rails to achieve this.
Good afternoon to you too, Christian Zara. Watching again from Bahrain with his wife Carla.
Yeah, it must be early in the afternoon. No, it's still in the morning. It's still morning time in Bahrain.
Robert Fresquez just found you guys on Facebook, and your streams are some of the best commentary and quality streams on the internet.
Ooh,
thank you. And thank you as well.
Thank you very much,
Sir Robert Fresquez.
Yeah, we just walked into a shot there from Jerico Banares, a shot that he wanted to have because he needed to get preparation on the 2 to hook the cue ball behind the 10. Achieved the position but missed the shot on the object ball. I'm not quite sure if Vann Corteza can get to the same spot. Might actually forgo going offensive on the 1 because there's no benefit of getting to the 2. He might actually play defense here. Let's see. He's probably going to duck here.
Uh-oh.
Did he call the 6? That's the question.
The 6, though, but it's going to be Jericho's option.
Yeah, and Jericho's going to take this because he's got an open shot on the 1. So that was an offensive shot by Vann Corteza. And Jericho's going to put him in jail. That's nicely done. Well, Vann's still calling 1 ball in the side pocket. It's going to go, well, supposed to go 2 rails. That's technically foul 1, right?
Yeah, foul 1.
Because the other one wasn't a foul. He just potted a ball that wasn't called. Or was that a foul? I guess we're going to find out.
Problema pa rin tong yung 210.
I think Jericho's going to go there just to try and hook. Try to hook Vann Corteza.
Calls the 1 ball on the side.
That's his landing spot right there. Well, if he gets there. Oh,
nice.
He yanked it off.
That.
Yeah.
Also using the 9.
Again, Jerico Banares has an intricate way of looking at the table. Just like that, he's opened this up. Now we could be tied at 4. Just a matter of pocketing right now. Over-rotated on this one a bit, but he's still okay.
Sabi ni Christian, yes sir Noel, morning daw doon. Almusal namin yung boses niyo.
Oh my goodness, thank you very much. Hope you're not having too much of it, you'll get fat.
So we have a question from Robert Fresquez. Can you guys state what cues the players are shooting with?
Yeah, AJ would know that.
Well, I'm not sure about...
Are these the Predator guys?
Jericho's
Yeah, Jericho's
cue.
a Predator.
Yeah. And...
I know Vann has his maid.
Pat Divney.
Yeah, Pat Divney. Yeah, in Iowa.
Cues.
Yeah. He was asking me to greet Pat Divney, actually, who might be watching today. So, yeah, Predator and Pat Divney.
We also have Melvin Tan. Na-appreciate yung ginawang pamamaraan ni Jerico Banares kanina doon sa dos.
You know, I'm with you 100% on that. That was a very intricate way of looking at it. I mean, lesser
Grabe daw
players.
dunong.
Yeah, lesser
galing.
players would have just tried to attack it, brashly, I would think. But he went through that like a surgeon. Jerico Banares,
Surgical precision.
Yeah, he deserved to win rack number 8, and he'll be breaking here in rack number 9.
Ayan, sinagot na ni Doc June Villion, Jericho, thrown 2-3 and naka 3-1-4-3 na shaft. Ayan. So, 4 games apiece, Vann Corteza and Jerico Banares.
Yeah, these two guys, if you get to meet them, you get the pleasure to meet them outside of the pool hall, outside of the venue. These are very funny guys. And especially Vann doesn't look like, almost lost the cue ball that time. It's going to be a dry break and an open table for Vann. Vann's got all the stories, too.
So, a question from Zach McCraw. Is Roland still in this event?
Unfortunately, no. He was bounced from this event by Antonio Leaning in the round of 16. I believe the score there was 7-5. Yeah, Roland Garcia. Sort of. I think it was even tied at 5 racks apiece, but then Antonio Leaning took it to another gear, and that's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
The silver lining.
That's what John McDonald calls him. Although his last name's pronounced Leaning. Like the Chinese apparel brand.
Yeah, Chinese brand.
He doesn't own that, by the way. A lot of people
Originally
thought.
ata badminton yun eh. Badminton
Was
brand
it?
ng
Yeah.
Leaning, tas meron din basketball.
Yeah, when that brand first came out, everybody thought, "Wow, Antonio's hit it big."
Leaning brand.
Yeah. Yeah, this was from a dry break by Jerico Banares. Vann's going to take the lead once again. And we mentioned this in the previous coverage. He's actually named after the actor Lee Van Cleef by his father. Shaking his head on this one. He's a little too straight on the 7. Probably wanted to be straight on the 7, but he's not. He also comes up a bit short here on the 8.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine, but when you have a flight plan in your mind and then something just goes wrong somewhere along the way, it's like, why did that happen?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but we're talking about Vann Corteza, one of the best in the world, and has been for decades.
Here we go, Vann Corteza for another 1-rack lead.
Oh, almost left that
there. Vann Corteza leading 5 racks to 4 against Jerico Banares. And of course, thank you to Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billiards Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mud Cakes by V, Kekarex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and of course the Hadista and Liamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Philippines.
Don't forget to catch the duel, by the way, guys. It's a fantastic event. Ronnie Alcano teaming up with Efren Bata Reyes. That's going to be live, so
Yeah.
Efren is very much alive. I'm just telling you.
That's right.
They'll be going up against Django Bustamante and
Carlo
Biado. That's going to be a Scotch doubles 10-ball event, race to 25. That's next Saturday. Massive
Xiao
break.
Zuma again. Xiao Zuma watching here with us.
Jericho's going to go to the table and see a few issues here. Well, he needs to get to that one. It's going to be a push-out coming off a dry break. And it really hasn't been a tactical game yet between these two gentlemen. It's been pretty straightforward. One missed, the other one capitalizes. There have been a few safety battles, but nothing much like the way Jun Del Mazon handled the match against Anton Raga earlier. That was tactical.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the Dennis Orculio Ronnie Alcano match, that was like tactics versus tactics.
That's right. And fire versus fire.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's available on the YouTube channel, guys, that's
you gotta watch.
Yeah, that is highly recommended. You want to watch really good quality, world-class pool.
Wow, look at that shot.
Yeah, that is Lee Vann Corteza for you. But you want to watch world-class quality pool in a race to 7-10 ball. I kid you not. That quarterfinal match that we had yesterday between Dennis Orculio and Lee Vann Corteza, and rather Ronnie Alcano, that's like the best match of 2021 so far.
2-4 combination. Oh,
And it goes through.
passes the 4 ball pala yun, no?
Yeah, and he's got an open table now, AJ.
Itong top shot talaga natin, no? Mapaglin lang.
Yeah, even when I play mini clip now, I miss.
Because
I don't trust the top shot anymore. No, I'm kidding. I haven't played mini clip in like 4 hours.
Hindi, may technique naman dun eh. Tinitilt ko yung phone.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's right. But yes, it works. I'm telling you, man.
Oh my goodness.
It works.
Are you serious?
Yes. I'm that competitive
you have
before.
to tilt your phone.
Yeah, that's when I lost, I smashed my phone. Yeah, that was like
play money.
that was like 4 years ago.
Really?
4 or 5 years ago.
It's play money. In fact, they have all of these traps now in miniclip when you have to click something and then an ad comes up. And then you're going to have to say, oh, you have to pay this much to move forward. It's like they've never gotten my money. The moment you do that, it becomes an investment. That becomes an obsession.
That's right.
Already. And I know some people who've spent like,
oh
my goodness. Yeah.
You want it to be perfect for that 7, but...
It's uncharacteristic. It's uncharacteristic for Lee Vann Corteza to miss something like that. Well, just going back to that mini clip thing, I know a few people who've actually invested like hundreds of dollars in it. As in they buy those cue sticks.
Cues.
Yeah, they join the pool pass thing. I mean, they have a subscription to it. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? Well, each to his own, I guess.
Speaking of ridiculous, that shot on the 6 from Lee Vann.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. That was his third unforced error.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic from Lee Vann Corteza.
Make that his 4th because he did scratch earlier.
And again, we'll be tied at 5.
Yeah, we expect nothing less here in the quarterfinals. There is Antonio leaning. He is in the building.
Lining. Yeah, there you go.
And Baset Mokaibad is actually outside having a meal. So it looks like, the cast of characters is about to be complete.
That's right. And again, of course, January 23, the duel. Ronnie Alcano teaming up with Efren Bata Reyes, the very much alive Efren Bata Reyes versus...
Can we share that link from his daughter here in our live stream in our comment section? Just the URL, just to show that he actually said today that okay pa ako.
No, di ba? Wala lang siyang pakialam doon. Talagang jolly lang si Idol, di ba?
Yeah, I mean, but his kids were really pissed when they found out what was going on.
So yan na nga. Ronnie Alcano teaming up with Efren Bata Reyes versus Django Bustamante and Carlo Biado.
Yeah.
January 23, live here in Sharks 10-ball showdown, race to 25.
And we will have a guest commentator for that one. He's one of those guys playing down there. His name's Lee Vann Corteza.
That's right.
Yeah, who moonlights as a commentator. Jaynard Orca is struggling with this one. He's racking this one up, and he's racked this up like 7 times already, and he's... Well, actually, just to let you guys in on a fact here, Jaynard Orca had troubles racking this up for an exhibition match once, and that probably led to the decision to change the cloth. You see, this is like the 9th time he's gonna try to re-rack this.
Yeah, of course, knowing Jaynard Orque, he's very, very
meticulous about this.
Meticulous about racking the balls.
Yeah, but he's struggling
perfectly
with this one right now. This is unlike Jaynard, though.
Yeah, he really wants it to be perfect for these players.
Yeah.
The Michael Tab of the Philippines, Jaynard Orque.
Oh wow, he's going back and doing it again. Yeah, I've not seen him struggle with the new cloth except for now.
There's Baseth Mukaybat.
Yeah, he's in the building as well. Yeah, so it looks like Jaynard's okay with it now.
All right.
Rack 11 right now. We're tied at 5. So far, the 2 quarterfinal matches we've had have gone hill-hill. Of course, yesterday, Dennis Orculio defeated, when the 10 ball goes down, Dennis Orculio defeated Ronnie Alcano in a hill-hill match. And then our first matchup for today saw Jundel Mazon defeating Anton Raga in a hill-hill match as well. So as we said, coming into to the coverage of this 3rd quarterfinal match, we don't expect anything less from these 2 gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Pretty evenly matched.
Whoa, a mess on the one, and look at Vann Corteza jumping out of his seat.
Oh, that is going to be unforced error number 3. And I actually brought this up during the interview that there are a lot of balls that do that on this table now. And both players are aware of it. But when you're at the table, you do have to attempt certain shots where you cheat the pocket. And these pockets are pretty unforgiving. Yeah, looking at the layout here, there should be no problem anymore here for Vann Corteza to be on the hill on this one. Not quite sure what the comments are right now, AJ. I'm sure we got
a question from Hangias. Hi po, can you discuss a little bit about the Origin carbon fiber shaft?
No.
How much, where to get or avail?
They do have a Facebook page.
That's right.
You can go to just look for the Origin Carbon Shafts Facebook page. And tonight in the Sharks 9-Ball Showdown, we actually do have Mr. Origin himself joining.
Rico Santiago.
Yeah, in the Sharks 9-Ball Showdown. So I don't know if he can answer questions. I don't know if he'll be here early enough to answer questions in our live broadcast. But you can go to their Facebook page. They do have a Facebook page. You probably get all of the information here. From what I know here at Sharks, where we are in our secret hideaway somewhere in Quezon City here in the Philippines, is that the jump cues and the break cues are now provided by Origin.
Yeah, for the Sharks 9-Ball
Yeah, for the Sharks 9-Ball, yeah. Vann's going to run into the 9. Is that going to be an issue?
Yeah,
there's
you
Baseth
can still
Mukaybat.
see the 5 for the side.
What do they call this guy? The Kingpin.
Yeah, the Kingpin.
Wow. He looks scary when he's out when he's outside of the billiard.
Very
he looks like he
focused.
No, he looks like he could tear you apart.
Really?
He looks like he can eat your ears and spit out your nose or something like that. No, man, he looks pretty intimidating. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Parang ano naman siya kanina, mabait naman.
Yeah, he's a nice
fist
guy.
bump.
I mean, we talked a bit, and he's actually shared a few stories, but he's not the kind of guy you want to meet in a dark alley at night. When he's pissed or something like that. Just he's quite the intimidating type, but he'll be going up against somebody who's quite intimidating as well in their next quarterfinal, and Antonio Lining.
Yeah, but I'm pretty much sure that both of those guys.
They know each other well. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the back.
Oh.
Oh, he went for the 10,
Yes.
and they called it too. Vann Corteza is now on the hill.
With 7 points.
Yeah, one of six
go.
rather. This is a race to 7, of course. So 6
With
racks
6.
to 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the lead for Vann Corteza, and one of AJ's boys poised to make it to the semifinals. He's going to have 2 of them in. I've already lost 2 of mine so far.
It's still, you still have the silver lining.
That's all I got left.
Right
yeah, silver lining.
Okay, so Vann Corteza will be breaking right now for the hill. And of course, we would like to thank our sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V Lugaw ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mud Cakes by V, Kikarex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and of course, Dehadista and Liambadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Philippines.
Now, of course, this break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts. So for our Sharkanatics out there, the 10 ball went down again. That's the second straight time that's happened on the break for Vann Corteza. But this is 10 ball, not 9 ball. So the 10 ball comes back up, and look at this shot on the 1. However, a cluster has formed there, 3, 4, 5 altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be precise on how you get from the 2 to the 3 here. It doesn't seem to pass from this pocket. He's going to have to play it on the other pocket, the other corner pocket. Yeah, I may have to come across here because the 5 might be in the way of the 3. If Vann Corteza can get the 2 ball across the table from where it is now to the opposite side, he's going to have an open rack. And he's going to win. That's exactly all he needed to do. Barring any catastrophic miss, Vann Corteza looks to be headed to the semifinals. Ran into the 5. This makes it interesting.
I didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, this makes it interesting now. Looks like the 4 may still be able to pass the 5, although
I think it can't. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is interesting now. So is he gonna now play an off-angle combination shot for the 5? He's made shots like this before. Yeah, that was an accident. They don't want to touch the 5.
Or just hide the cue ball behind the 5.
That would be an option too, but of course you're on the hill. You want to finish off the guy.
Yeah, that's right. Or maybe he's looking for a combination here.
Yeah, that's it. Probably the 4 to 5. It's a manufactured combination. And oh my goodness, that's Vann Corteza.
Look at that. And the 4 ball. Okay, he's safe.
Yeah, he's okay, and he's going to be able to get position now on the 6. Not that he doesn't have position on the 6 anyway right now.
Yeah.
And he's smiling because he knows that was it. That was the key shot. That was the semifinals trip right there.
The 4 ball almost went in. Uh-oh.
Ooh, he's
nalakasan siya sa tirang yun. So I think he wanted to land for the side pocket to sa sais.
And the moment he shot it, he already said the magic word lakas, which means strong.
Yeah. Okay, so no problem. Just gonna call the 6 ball on the side.
Is it still gonna pass through the side? He's gonna bank it, yeah.
Cross bank on the side.
Yeah. Now rack number 1, he had a miraculous bank shot on the 8 ball. Yeah, somebody just entered the building without a security pass. So then Vann Corteza did the right thing. Not continuing with the shot. Now he just has to gather himself. There is no shot clock here. And that alarm continues to go off. That's how tight the security here is. This is not Busan 2002. When Antonio Lining and Django Bustamante had to go through something similar to win the gold medal for the Philippines.
Yung alarm nga, no?
Yeah, something. It sounded something like that. Although it was louder, it was a bell. Yeah, it sounded like a bell. Lee Vann is missing this one.
Yeah, he was torn between, playing it safe or just banking the 6.
Well, he called back on the 6 anyway, so
Yeah.
Jerico is going to get a gift.
That's right.
And another hill. How about this?
We will be treated by a hill again. Hill match.
I don't remember the last time I saw a tournament where all the quarterfinal matches went hill. Well, we still have one more quarterfinal match, but the first 3 are gonna go hill.
Yun na nga, sinayang na. And the Slayer.
The Slayer
so we are tied at 6.
Well, the Slayer
apiece.
is gonna have to pray right now that Jericho comes up with a dry break or scratches the cue ball.
Right?
Because if Jericho has a good break and sees the first object ball,
well, that'll be it.
You can guarantee he's just gonna run it out.
That's right.
So once again, this is it. Rack number 13. And I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. I can feel the hunger right now.
We got to run and grab something real quick because we do have one more quarterfinal match to settle. That's between Antonio Lining and Baset Mukaybat, and that's coming up next.
Ito na nga, sabi ng mga ka-share natin dito, another epic pigaan ng dunong hill match.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you guys are right.
Okay, so
Jericho. Look at the 9.
Will this be a dry break?
Okay, it is a dry break.
Yeah. Pero medyo magulo at walang kasiguraduhan dito, no?
Yeah.
Well, as far as the 1 ball is concerned.
It's hideable. The 1 ball's hideable.
Yeah. Ito na, simulaan na ng pigaan ng dunong.
Yeah, the best shot here probably for Vann Corteza is to just make the 1 past the 8 and put the cue ball right behind that 8.
Mm-hmm. Zach McCraw, commentator's curse, sabi. Commentator's curse.
Yeah, that happens a lot, sir.
That's true.
Yeah.
So ito na, simulaan na ng pigaan ng dunong. Can you translate that in English?
No, I can't. I'm trying I'm trying my best right now. Oh, he chooses this.
Well, it's a good option, but it's a jumpable shot for Jerico Banares now with his jump cue in hand.
Did he just put the shaft down there in that pocket?
The butt, yeah.
Oh, the butt, rather?
But it's an automatic. We're using an automatic pockets here. So, kailangan niyang
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's not funny. He just made the 1, but...
Yes, he having a hard time getting that off.
I haven't seen... have you seen anybody do that before? I haven't seen...
Look at that shot he made at 1 ball.
I'm still trying to get over that. He put the butt of his jump cue inside the pocket.
Inside the pocket. Calls the 5, and this may be the only key shot for Jerico Banares.
Yeah, the Billiards gonna get this one.
Yeah.
6-9 plays. Well, actually, you can just go away from it. Oh, he left it.
The turn of events once again.
Yeah, it's a difficult 2, though.
Yeah.
It's a difficult 2 for Vann Corteza. Not quite sure if you can call that an unforced error because that was a combination.
Yeah, he needs a safety for the 2 ball. Kailangan niya maging maingat na dito, 'di ba?
Yeah, well, you got to be careful all the way anyway, but
yeah.
Among the 2, Vann Corteza has been taking the most risks. Calls the 2 ball into the corner. Of course, that's not where he's going to send it. He's going to send it behind the 6 supposed to be, but there's a backup.
The 7.
Yeah. And Jericho's going to
call the 9.
Yeah, he's going to kick at this. He's going to probably get the 9 off the billiard too. Controlled
nice
speed,
delicate shot.
Yeah.
Look at that. What a beauty.
Now the challenge now for Jericho is to get to the 3. That is the challenging part here. You can play with as much forward as you want, but it may come up short. Let's see if that's exactly what he's going to force this one up. Force the cue ball all the way up there.
For the 3-5 combination.
Yeah, that's his only shot, though.
Well, as far as the layout is looking, it's going to be a...
Yeah, Jericho looking good here.
Jerico Banares rack. Whoa.
It's a good thing he still has a shot on the floor.
Yeah, that's right.
Jericho's already smiling. I think somebody like maybe Michael Feliciano down there making him laugh. Now, that might be Dennis Orculio actually down there. I hear Dennis's voice now.
Sabi ni Paulo Ablao Ginto, Diyos mio Marimar.
Yeah, these things happen, guys. Is that music I just heard?
Yeah, I think it's from inside our...
someone's phone, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Jericho was a little hesitant taking it into the side. And he's hooked Levan right now, but he's going to kick at this 4. Made good contact.
No.
But wow.
No.
That's going to cost him everything.
Yeah, that's right.
That's like all in with the aces in Europe against the straight flush or something like that.
There we have it. That's it.
Well, we still have to get these balls down.
Yeah, that's right. But, this is an automatic for the Panday.
We heard the word commentators curse already once today. So I would just wait until all these balls go down for the Panday.
I'm really pretty sure about this. This kind of layout.
You did this to Dennis Orculio yesterday. Did you know that? He was supposed to beat Ronnie Alcano in rack 12 or something like that. Then he used the mechanical bridge and missed. But I think you're right on this. I think Jerico Banares has this 10 to move into
the Panday.
The semifinals. There you go.
There you go.
And you've lost one of your last men standing again.
That's right. I only have Dennis Orculio left.
Now he's explaining. Now they're going to replay that shot right now. That there you go.
The 6.
This is what. And they're going to learn from each other doing this, especially. And they're going to have an argument over this. It's not that they don't like each other. There's an argument that they're going to have over what transpired. But at the end of the day, it is still Jerico Banares moving forward into the semifinals, defeating Vann Corteza 7-6. 3 hill matches in the quarterfinal. But we do have one more quarterfinal to play, and that is between Baset Mokaibat and the veteran, the legend, Antonio Lining.
Antonio Lining, that's right. And of course, thank you to Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Kikarex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, All About the Process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, Daddy's the Sports Bar and Llamarista in Quezon City.
And we will have the last quarterfinal match of the Origin Cup for you. When we return, it is going to be between Baset Mokaibat and Antonio Lining.